2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years, so is that... He said, quote, "I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag. He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said, that'll work."
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the Lakers starting 5. We've got Davis, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3, with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Boy, it's so much fun watching. Not uber athletic. My, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Russell. Counted from distance.
Oh, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Russell's gone 1 for 2 from deep. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gordon. Murray with it. The 3 ball.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him. You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Now, here is James. And Davis slams it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Murray. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Here's James. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Murray passes to Gordon. Count that one.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Pass to Reeves. Outside Davis. And here's James. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Back to Russell. Here's Reeves. They get it back. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Russell after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Russell's got 5 points.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Porter. It's stolen by James. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Russell with the ball. Checked by Murray. Launches it. The shot by Russell, no good. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 10 shooting. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Here's Porter. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Russell. 5 points in the game. James can't get it to go. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he banks in the layup.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact. Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had, to keep players from reaching their full potential.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 9. Well, if the Nuggets could just get healthy, they could be a real problem, Clark. Maybe even a title contender.
You know, BA, a couple of seasons ago when they were healthy, they showed what the potential could be in Denver. I mean, they were a scary team. But it's been disappointing recently to see Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. go down with different injuries, and that's had a significant impact on this team. Hopefully, we will get to see this squad at full strength, because if we do, I think that will be a lot of fun for all basketball fans.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, BA, there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence. And a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers trail. Here's Reeves. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Porter against James. Pass to Davis. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now Russell. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Nuggets. 11-point game. Steps back and shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about
I'm called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Bamba's checked in for James.
Give them a round of applause, everyone. Those are your Nuggets mini dance team.
On defense, the Nuggets. 13-point lead. Hachimura, the pass to Schroeder. A shot to stop the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive ratings. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
To the paint. Here's Najee. Crafty move. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Knocks it loose. Smith with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Here's Smith. The fader. Here's Bryant.
You know, with excellent lateral quickness for his size, Bamba's a quality defender.
Here's Beasley. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Denver in the lead. Smith inside. Covered by Schroeder. To the left side wing. Bryant against Bamba. Bryant, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, BA, and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD. They missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your games. You're not going to, it's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Both good from the line that time. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smith passes to Brown. On the wing, Bryant. The shot comes out, and Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Hachimura. Goes back up. Davis down low, working on Najee. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Green. Pass to Smith. Outside, Brown. Here's Green. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Lakers trail. And here's Schroeder outside. And Bryant pulls it down. Denver is shooting well so far at 48%.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Najee.
2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Davis. Schroeder with it. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
The Nuggets with another miss. Davis with it, now guarded by Brown. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward.
Yeah, and you know, as it changed, B.A., so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4. Sometimes he's a 5. But really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness. And that's allowed him to have a long career. And he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
That free throw, no good.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Now here's Schroeder. Davis. Tipped back in for 2. Davis has got 8 points.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Smith outside. Pass to Najee. Back to Green. That one is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Schroeder outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Jackson, the pass to Bryant. Back to Jackson. Now Bryant. Here's Najee. And that one's long. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-1 run. Hachimura. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Najee. Checked by Davis. Green with the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Out left to the wing. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's James. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Rui Hachimura is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 7 points.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Yep, that one goes.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Pass to Reeves. And here's James. He's guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Vanderbilt checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt.
James has gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Schroeder against Murray. Inside. And they double up Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Schroeder. Rejected by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Jokic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Back to Schroeder. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's James. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray, covered by Schroeder. And here's Jokic. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points. And his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The Lakers making a switch here. Russell is checked in. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting to score through contact and making it happen.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Reeves. Now James. Shot to stop the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
That free throw good from James.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Murray passes to Gordon. James with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray, no good. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's James. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Gordon. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Boy, what more can we say about LeBron? I mean, he's simply one of the greatest to ever play.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with it. James outside. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Murray. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And James throws it down.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the basket by Jokic.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Pass to James. Here's Reeves. Outside Russell. Here's Reeves. Hachimura outside. The 3. Shot is good by Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 1. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Jokic. Nice move to make that bucket possible. Jokic has got 17.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Smith, he's checked in for Murray. Bamba's checked in for the Lakers. Beasley comes in for Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Beasley outside. Pass to James. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Denver in the lead. Smith passes to Jokic. Good.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense. You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Second team foul.
Denver on D. Now here's Beasley.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope never rests on defense. He gives you everything he's got. Excellent effort at that end of the floor.
Jokic is doubled. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now it's a 6-point Denver lead. Beasley outside. Russell against Smith. Pass to Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Over Gordon. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Beasley for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh! A rip-rattling two-handed jam.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Beasley, that's good.
Assistant, LeBron James.
And here's Denver. 6-point game. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, he's developed a reputation as a pass-first player, but Smith is a capable and consistent scorer, too. Takes a lot to slow him down.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Russell against Smith. Pass to Gordon. And they double up Jokic. Over Bamba. Jokic, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
James outside. Now Russell from 7. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Porter with the steal. Gordon on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
Aaron
foul.
Gordon with one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
Man, the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
That free throw misses.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific. Continues to improve.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Russell. He's off on the second. And Aaron Gordon Grant growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Now here's Bryant. Gordon, the pass to Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Green is checked in. And the Nuggets shooting an outstanding 61% in the second. Jackson can't get it to go. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
The Lakers trail. James finds Beasley. The three is oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I did not see that crossover coming. Neither did the defender, for that matter.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Green. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
James passes to Beasley. High post Davis. He's against Bryant. Here's Schroeder. Bamba inside. Green covering. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Call.
And the Lakers have possession. Brown passes to Porter. The Lakers for the rebound. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Davis from outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 11 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks. They've been letting it fly from the cheap seats with almost nothing to show for it. We've got to tighten up and get smart before the game gets away. Coach, talk to your team.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Porter in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Pass to Reeves. Here's the 3. To get it again. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gordon against Vanderbilt. Here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Up and over Russell. Gordon can't hit. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Russell to pass to James. Off target from outside. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Porter against Russell. Here's James. Good on the 13-footer. James has got 13.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
James outside. James can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cover in transition.
Not quite 2.5 minutes. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Davis, the pass to Russell. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Russell against Murray. 6 to shoot. Gordon with a steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic against Vanderbilt. Nice move. And Jokic with a nice bucket inside. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Porter against James. Now here's Gordon. The D's right on him. Count it. And it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Reeves. Unloads. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Murray's got 8.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here is James. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And he's going for the oop here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Shooting 2.
Free throw is good from Russell. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Smith comes in for Michael Porter.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Jokic, no good. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
James outside. Pass to Reeves. Over Murray. The 3 from Russell. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts. Brian, more player movement has been the result."
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Smith. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, and it's Ish Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Green's checked in for the Nuggets. The Lakers also with a sub. Beasley's checked in. Here's Reeves. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Down low. Here's Green. And the shot's good.
Boy, the way Smith runs the offense, really efficient, thanks to the way he can pass it.
Pass to Reeves. Beasley with it. Left side, Davis. Russell from outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Murray. Driving inside. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Davis. 4-3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Najee, good.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Russell, the pass to Beasley. No good with the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Najee. From the left block, he sends it through. And now a 7-point Nugget lead. Pass to Davis. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Murray. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Brown comes in for Murray. And it's Jackson in for Smith. Bamba's checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Russell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba.
Nuggets ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
So it's Denver now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Hachimura outside. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Pass to Reeves. Now Beasley. Green covering. Looking to get back on track. And Beasley with a lay-in. Beasley's got 9.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Jackson against Schroeder. The shot by Najee, no good. The Lakers trail. Pass to Schroeder. Bamba with it. Covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder against Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Nuggets shooting 53 so far. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Schroeder. Beasley outside. Over Green. Beasley misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Brown against Hachimura. Najee, good. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Beasley. Here's Reeves. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. The Lakers with a rebound. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
50 seconds left in the 3rd. Bamba misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And that one's good. Green.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Hachimura outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Reeves. And he gets the bucket. He has 7.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his 4th personal.
It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
13 foul. At the line for Denver, Thomas Bryant. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. And both free throws good for Bryant. Here's Beasley. He's got 9. To the inside. Bamba.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Mohamed Bamba. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Jackson. Here's Bryant. And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Davis. And it's James in at the 3 slot.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Gordon. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Lakers trail. Russell finds Schroeder. Back to Russell. Down low. Davis down low. Working on Jokic. with some arc, and scoring with the play inside is Davis. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, this is a difficult shot for anybody, this floater, but with Davis and his size, even more difficult. And he's added it to his repertoire.
Now here's Brown to the middle. Here's Gordon, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Now here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Davis.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Brown. He's perfect from the line this time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Jokic to the paint. That shot off. Good D by Vanderbilt. Well, Los Angeles shooting the rock well at 46%. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. James outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. It's James on the wing. Russell from outside. They grab their own miss. That one goes. Count it.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
Murray passes to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Guarded by Russell. Murray against Schroeder. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Porter with the steal. Inside. Murray's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Pass to James. Up and over Porter. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
James outside. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. James can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Murray drives in. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Davis. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And Davis with the block. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Davis has got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans.
Reeves is checked in for Schroeder. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Second team foul.
Jokic in the post. Check by Davis.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
Kept alive. James. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. James has got 19 points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Jokic. Davis with the defensive effort.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Russell. From 13, the shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Murray with it. And Davis picks him up defensively.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Oh, Jokic with a block. Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Outside Russell. Back to James. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jokic passes to Porter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Pass to Reeves. Now James. Here's Reeves. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
And the bucket is good.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
Murray against Russell. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, Jokic with a block. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. And here's Murray. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Russell. He's got a piece of it. Murray with it. Hachimura covering. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
He hits the second from the line. The Lakers trail. James outside. Outside Russell. Gordon against Hachimura to the middle. 5 on the clock. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. He's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
To the inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
The open shot by James. Fires for 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Jokic in the post. James is there. Good work defensively by James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Both free throws good from James. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 11 points here in the second half. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And that one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got 20.
Nice job adjusting his body on the drive as he gets hit. All the credit belongs to Caldwell Pope there.
And James puts up a deep three. And the Lakers get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Murray passes to Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's James. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Gordon finds Murray. Takes it inside. And the shot goes down. And the Nuggets lead by 8. 1:11 left in the fourth. Now James over Porter. James can't get it to go. Murray against Russell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to James. And finished off by Davis.
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Davis against Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
The shot by James, no good. So it's Denver now. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocks down the long J. And now a 12-point Denver lead.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
We'll see you next time.
Nicola, a great game for you tonight. Are nights like tonight even more enjoyable when you put up huge numbers individually?
I'm going to take a W, to be honest. I mean, that's what we all play for the wins. Fans coming for the wins. And we came out and played really good basketball tonight, and hopefully we're going to continue.
Always such a team player. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.